Alright guys, today we're at the spillway at Caballo, and we got our little fish finder. We're gonna try and find and catch some crappie. Let's cast it out there and see if we see anything. We gotta set it up. We haven't used this fish finder in a long time. Let's see. Where is it? Fish Hunter. It's an app on my phone. Says it's 7 feet deep. The surface temp is 52 degrees. This is the raw footage view. Let's switch to the fish view. I'm not seeing nothing so far. Oh, that noise means there's a fish coming. Oh, okay. That's a wad of fish. That's gotta be crappie. Usually crappie wad up like that. They're at 3 feet down. So that's the depth we need to fish at. There's some at 4 feet. It's 6 to 7 feet deep, so they're halfway down the water column. Man, there's a bunch of them just lined up. The fish sensitivity's at 1. It's pretty low, so those have to be some decent sized fish, I would assume. The fish finder's coming up out there by that wall. So we're either gonna just count down a little Roadrunner we have, or we're gonna actually put a slip bobber and measure it 3 feet down. Well, actually 2 feet, because we want it like a foot above them so they can see it, because crappie look up when they feed. Oh, here's some more. Yeah, they're all at 3 feet, so that's the depth we need to be fishing at. That's a little deep spot right there. It jumped to 8 or 9 feet. Trout set up. This is a little underspin, but I just call them all Roadrunners. It's a little grub on a jig head with a little spinner underneath. So let's cast out there and count it down 2 seconds. It should drop about a foot a second. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Oh, it's a black crappie. This is only the second black crappie I've ever caught out of here. He's big too. trout pliers. See you later. Nice about this rod is I bought it for trout, but it also doubles as a crappie rod. He felt real nice on that light tip. Here comes some more. It's one at 2 foot. Yeah, there's like a whole wad at 3 feet. That has to be crappie. So we're gonna put on the slip bobber and rig it right above them, about 2.5 feet. Alright, so to do this, all you need to do is take a bobber stopper and put it on your line. Like so. And then take a slip bobber. I like these Mr. Crappie ones that I get at Cabela's. And you slide the bobber slip bobber on the line. Like so. And then you just tie, I'm going to take a 1/16 ounce jig head like this, and you just tie it underneath the bobber stopper. There, I mean the slip bobber. So when you're done tying, it just looks like that, the bobber right on the jig head. But what happens is it slides on your line all the way up to the bobber stopper, and then it stops at the bobber stopper. So what you do is you put that bobber stopper wherever you want. Like I'm gonna put it at 2.5 feet, and then what'll happen is the bobber float on the surface, and then you have about 2.5 feet of line going to the jig head, and that's the depth your little grub that I'm going to put on it is going to swim at. We're going to put on one of these Cabela's June bug little grubs. These bold colors seem to work good in here because the water's so dirty. That's it. That's probably about 2.5 feet right there from the bobber. Well, it's going to be from the bait all the way up to the bobber stopper, and that's where the bobber is going to sit at. And we're just going to slowly reel it in. It should get bit. We got him. It worked. We just barely had to set the hook to have such thin lips. He's not a giant by no means, but he's a nice crappie. I love when a plan comes together. See you later. My drag's loose. I got him though. Oh. Little hand-sized crappie there. Yeah, it's been kind of slow, but we've gotten two. With the slip bobber. See you later. Alright guys, we only managed to get 2 on the slip bobber rig, but hopefully you can get the idea of how it works. And with the fish finder we were able to see what depth they're at, so once you know what depth they're at, it works. It's a good rig to use. It's done real well for me in the past, and today's just a little slow for it though.